Hutchison, the Vice Chairman of the All-Star Orchestra, and we're here because the President's Own, the United States Marine Band, is performing the masterpieces of symphonic band music.
President John Adams signed the Act of Congress in 1798 that first founded the United States Marine Band as 32 fifers and drummers.
The Marine Band is America's oldest continuously active professional musical organization. Our mission is to provide music for the President of the United States and the Commandant of the Marine Corps. The first president we played for was John Adams, and then we played, we believe, at Thomas Jefferson's inauguration in 1801, and we've had a relationship with every president since that time, so that's where we got the name the President's Own.
Working with the Marine Band is a thrill. Lieutenant Colonel Jason Fettig, who is their music director, has instilled that ability to create a musical idea, to follow it, and to be convincing about it.
Having the opportunity to work with world-class musicians, and especially Maestro Schwartz, who is such a generous and fantastic collaborator. Above and Beyond, it was a piece that Jerry wrote in 2012, the very first time that he came to conduct the President's Own. When you get to collaborate with live musicians, whether they be conductors or composers, it's a pretty unique experience for performing musicians.
It's exciting because you know he knows the piece well. You know, there's no fooling him when it's his piece.
It really becomes a living art, something that's happening in the moment that jumps off the page in ways that would not necessarily happen if you didn't have the composer with you.
Whenever we have a vacancy of any kind, we will hold open auditions that are advertised and held in the exact same way as many major symphony orchestras across the country.
A lot of our musicians come from the civilian sector, and if they are selected as the best musician for the position, then they'll go through a process to make sure that they're also enlistable in the Marine Corps, because all of our musicians are active duty Marines. The difference is that they have a very specialized mission to serve only in the President's Own. So we will bring them directly to Washington, and we actually train them on all of the ways they need to be United States Marines aside from their musical duties here in Washington, D.C.
I think one of my favorite pieces that we are performing is probably Lincolnshire Posy. It's one of the most standard band repertoire pieces in the band literature, and it features a very big piccolo solo as well, which is quite often asked on any major piccolo audition.
The other thing that's so exciting is the repertoire, because a lot of these composers, look at someone like Vincent Persichetti, very few people know his name anymore. Even William Schumann, the president of Lincoln Center, the president of Juilliard, isn't played as often as he should, besides pieces like Lincolnshire Posy or Percy Granger, that in the band world is well known, but it's not known in the larger orchestral world. So conducting one of the great bands with these great artists and doing repertoire that really is interesting, whether it's by Jennifer Higdon or Bright Sheng. I mean, it's really absolutely thrilling to work with these great musicians and with this fascinating repertoire.
This document is going to be fantastic. Just such a showcase for this band and this institution and what you're capable of as individual musicians. So thank you so much. I can't tell you, Jerry, how grateful I am for your friendship, for your advocacy for band music, and specifically for this group. It has always been a pleasure to work with you. We've had so much fun, and we're just so grateful for everything you've done for us.